What happens now? Someone says, okay, ignorance, I understand, Rabbi, I want to make tshuva. Now they come and they start getting closer to Hashem, and they start to see that a lot of the religion's about money. A lot of rabbis only care about money. A lot of rabbis don't have bitachon themselves. A lot of rabbis don't say the MS. So now you start to tell yourself, okay, so it's a lot of this is sketch. Who do I go to? How do I make this right?
Okay, so first of all,
there's a lot of faults.
First of all, the necessity to have money, it's a law in life. I mean, everybody needs money. Rabbis have yeshivas, they have synagogues, they have a lot of expenses, they have to give money to the people in the yeshiva, they have a lot of responsibility. So if they don't have very strong confidence in Hashem, they have confidence, they have faith, but not in a high level that is required for a Jew in a high level to have. That's where the problems begin. Then you have to kiss up to all kinds of wicked people and compliment them. Obviously, but the idea is we have to first understand that the need for money, it's not something negative. Also, someone once told me, I don't like the fact that rabbis give attention to the people that donate to them, but someone like me that is poor and I don't have money to donate, the rabbi doesn't have time for me. What do you think about this question? So it sounds like a very good question. It's really not fair. Why the poor people should not get attention from the rabbi, only the rich that give him money? But then there's the other side of the coin. The Torah educates us to be grateful people. It's the foundation of Judaism is gratefulness. Everything is about gratefulness. Shabbat, gratefulness. Exodus of Egypt, Leila Seder, Zecher Litziat Mitzrayim. It's all about gratefulness. A Jew has to be always modeh al haemet, always stick to the truth, admit what's right, and at the same time always be grateful. Always thank you Hashem, thank you, I appreciate, I have no words to thank you, Mizmor LeTodah. Okay. So now, when a rabbi has X amount of times between his learning, between his work, between his family, he has 2 or 3 hours a day to give to the public. And he has 50 requests, and 20 of them are people who support his yeshiva, supports his synagogue, help him with all kinds of issues, and other 30 are strangers who don't support and don't give anything. Not because they don't have, let's say, right? They're innocent, they don't have. Mm-hmm. It's not that they have, they don't want to give. Needless to say, if they have and they don't want to give. Who should he address first? People that he owes them, people that he owes them gratitude, or people that he owes them no gratitude? If he will neglect the people that sponsor his yeshiva and sponsor his kiruv and sponsor his family or whatever the case may be, and go to stranger and give them more attention, then he's a criminal. Do you understand what's going on here? 100%. Of course, he has to start with the people that helps him the most. If he has extra time, for sure we should give the same love and attention to people who do not donate to him. There's no question about this. If you find someone that has plenty of time and he only gives time to the rich people who gives him donation, and he has time to help the others who don't have money and he neglect them, that's a problem. But most of the time it's not the case. There is limited time, and even to answer the problems and the questions of the people that you owe them gratitude, you don't have enough. That's really the reality. We don't have time. There's so many things to do. I get, how many messages I get a day?
Yeah,
between 500 and 1,000 messages a day I get.
People have to understand that the rabbi doesn't know them anything also. He has a life. Yeah.
Yes.
To judge him favorably.
So the fact that they come and say everything is religion, every religion is all about money, first of all, there are plenty of other religions, it's always the same concept.
No, people...
In Islam, they need to sponsor their mosque and their Muslim schools, and the imam has the same responsibility to be grateful to the people who sponsor his cause. Same thing in the churches, and same things in everything. Mm-hmm. It's not only in a religion, it's in everything in life. If someone in life helped you and helped your family, and he needs help now, and there's someone who you don't have any connection with also need help, who are you going to want to help? The one who helped you, or the one you have no business with? Who are you going to want to help?
No, people
to
are
the one you owe. You have to have gratefulness. Mm-hmm. If you ignore the one you owe and you run to help a stranger, you are an ungrateful person.
Yeah, people also love to critique the flaws in the religion, but they won't critique the flaws in their personal life, like you were saying, on the money on the Knicks game and the lifestyle. They're quick to judge the religion and the negative things, but when it comes to the actual, things that are gashmiut and material, they're very close a blind eye to it.
Well, it's a known fact that most people in their life do not want to accept responsibility for their actions and the consequences of their actions, and they would love always to blame someone else. You see it in the army, you see it in the business, you see the president of this country. If things work well, he takes the credit. If things work bad, he throw it on someone else.
Yeah.
Same thing in Israel, same thing in Europe, same thing everywhere.
All goes back to
Most
the
people
ego.
are like this, but when you are a God-fearing person, and you know the verse, עין רואה ואוזן שומעת וכל מעשיך בספר נכתבים. There's an eye who watches you, there's a ear who listens to you, and everything you do is registered in the book of God. Then you have to think 10 times before you throw the blame on someone else, or before you deceive, or before you do certain things behind the scene, because in the end Hashem is watching. You can fool the world, but you cannot fool Hashem. So we have to pray to Hashem to give us the assistance, the siyata dishmaya, to overcome our desires, and to always know the right hashkafa, the right Jewish approach, the right Jewish ideology, as I always say, and I told you that, and I say to my listeners, you want to be a perfect human being? You have to learn the books of Rabbi Avigdor Miller Zatzal, all of them, with no exception, all of them. Buy all of them. You don't have to buy them in one shot. Buy one, finish it, buy another one. Just buy all his books, read them few times. One time now, maybe next year another time. Once you would know all his books, I promise you're going to be the most righteous person on earth.